Hello loves and welcome in. This is a speed build. I haven't done these in a hot minute. I am not a professional speed builder, okay? My camera is going to be very spinny because that's how I build. But it's fun to do every now and then. I have a Discord, if y'all did not know, and I have this fun leveling system that I finally sorted out, where if you get up to level 20, then I will do a tiny house and you get to pick a couple rules for me. The first person to hit 20 is Skylora Hawk, and she told me that her favorite colors were like kind of like a periwinkle and a pale yellow. Obviously, we're working with, you know, the colors that we have in The Sims, which is, you know, a little limited in these two categories, so I did my best. I'm not gonna lie, I struggle building tiny. For a while, I did really well building tiny, and then I don't know what happened, y'all. My ideas just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I was just struggling so hard. So I tried very hard and succeeded to make this a small home, still technically a tiny home. And as far as the tiny house lot type goes. But this was very challenging for me, and I don't even really know what it was about this that was so challenging aside from the colors. I have not done a color challenge since I think my first shell, which I did a yellow color challenge on. Listen. It was my least favorite build I've ever made to this day. So I think I might have like gone into this a little, I don't know, nervous, I guess, that I was going to go horribly again. But I did not stop. I kept going. I normally build these on like Friday nights. We have a Discord party and we all just kind of hang out and either play Sims or play Phasmo together, and it's fun. I love our Discord so much. So I wanted to throw my computer out the window a few times. I cut out like a solid hour of me flipping through swatches and not settling on a single swatch. You will see swatches change so many times in the speed build. I cut a lot of it out, but then I felt like you'd be confused, like, why is this room suddenly a different color? So I put some of it in there, but cut a lot of it out. For the kitchen, I also tried several times to do a few things. For starters, I wanted to try to do upper cabinets that were kind of floating, like with the ceiling. I wish we had half walls that came down from the ceiling. I know we have them obviously from like ground up, but if we had like the other way around, I just feel like we could do some cool stuff with it. But yeah, you see me here struggling and trying, and then I was trying to make it fit around this window, and it just, listen, it wasn't working. I tried a bajillion times and I ended up bailing on it. So you will see that disappear later. It's fine. Everything is fine. Tiny houses for dining. I typically always just go with a like a countertop and a bar stool just because it's easier. It gives you both the counter space and somewhere where they can prep food. I don't actually know if they can prep food on a table now that I'm thinking about it. I wonder if you can. I've never tried that out. Let me know in chat if you have ever tested out if a sim can, from a table, do the food prep. Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried that out. So yes, the more I boxed in the area here, the more I hated it. It just kept looking tinier and tinier, and I was just like stressed. So having to go with the palest blues and yellows, I ended up landing on this like rustic color palette. I think it actually started, if I remember right, with the exterior. I landed on that blue swatch on the exterior and thought, yeah, I like where we're going with this. I also moved it on lots several times. I moved it from, gosh, where was it? I think I had it in the Eco Living World, which I'm blanking on the name of at this moment. What's the name of that? Evergreen Harbor. There we go. So I had it there initially, and I had tried like a more suburban blue, and I was like, I hate this. I hate the shape. I hate the color. I hate everything I've done. So I deleted it all. I pulled a KBiz and I deleted everything. And I started over again. And you know what? It's fine. Sometimes you just need to burn your builds to the ground and start over again before you like them. And that's okay. As you see, as I'm moving things and deleting things 50,000 times here, trying to figure it out. It's fine. Listen, this is the struggle of simmers, okay? I ended up deciding to not do a stacked washer dryer because it felt so cramped in here without a window, and I really wanted a window in here. So I did put a washer in here, but then I gave them a clothesline later on. You'll see outside that they could put out there. I also low-key love that old tile. It's very 70s, but I don't know. I really like it. So yeah, I ended up going with a rustic kind of, some of it has been renovated, but a lot of it is just kind of like an old rustic cottage. We have the, not Princess Cordelia. I think it's called like the Cordelia's Secret or something like that. Listen, I don't remember I don't have the map in front of me. I'm doing my best. But basically, if you are in the cottage living pack and you go into Henford-on-Bagley, there's like a top left tiny lot that is over by this waterfall. It is, I mean, next to Selva Dorada and Sulani. I love both of those worlds. But this lot specifically, outside of those worlds, is probably my favorite lot in the entire game. It is so freaking beautiful. Yes, it is a tiny lot, but you don't have neighbors right up next to you. You don't have any other people near you even. It's kind of great. I sound like a recluse, but it's like you have this giant majestic waterfall next to you. Everything's all beautiful and lush and you can see for like miles. It is such a beautiful lot, and I don't even want to know how much this would cost in real life because, you know, things like buying houses, really hard to do. If you didn't buy it pre-COVID, then you're screwed like the rest of us. So a fun fact, Sky has a little boy, and I wanted to put a boy's room in here. I did not make anything like perfect, and I'm not going to go like in detail on the interwebs here about it, but I did want to make this a lot that would be good for a couple and their boy Nuggy. So I do have a lot of fun making his bedroom later. I think you'll enjoy seeing that. There are also toys here. If you liked this lot and you were kind of like, maybe I don't want a kid, you know, you could use it as an office or use it as a different bedroom for a grown-up sim, you know. I don't care. Do what you want to do, okay? I just built the things. Loved the desks, hated the fact that they were all gigantic. So I ended up going with a small desk over here, and then you saw me put some pet things down. Sky also has some kitties and a doggy, so I wanted to put some pet things in here, both for cat and dog. I love the idea of like both cats and dogs just kind of like running around outside and enjoying just the privacy and the beautiful area out here. Like, what a better place to live for a dog than all the way out here. Shout out to Tiny Shoes. Gotta love the Tiny Shoes. So yeah, I don't know. I had a lot of fun with this. It was very challenging, I won't lie. But I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I stuck with Tiny. A fun thing is I have a mod view in my Discord because, you know, it's my server. Okay. But it's really cool because you can look at all these fun stats on whatever person you click on. So I have some cool Sky Facts. Hashtag Sky Facts. It's not a thing, but you know, it could be a thing if you made it a thing. Anyways, let's see. So Sky has, as of 3:20, when I'm recording the audio for this, sent 4,288 messages, which is insane, 293 links, and 755 photos. Or that's just considered media, but we have a channel in there for build inspiration, and I'm gonna guess a lot of that is probably build inspiration. There's also a lot of food. Sky loves to bake, which is really cool. You always get to see these really fun, unique not typical American style dishes that she's making. She's very good at baking anything, cookies, breads, you name it. And I also have the server join date, which I'm struggling to find. Oh, here we go. The server join date is October 15th, 2021. Yay! So that's super cool. Sky's been an awesome person in this community, and I really hope that she likes this build. I'm gonna shut up so I'm not just like rambling for the entirety of this, but again, this is a cute rustic lot for currently would be 3 Sims, 2 adults and a kiddo, and then their pets. We also have, you know, like farm pets that you'll get to see too, because I thought that would be fun. Because why not take advantage of the area that you're in? So yes, I hope you enjoy this. And thank you again, Sky, for being such an awesome person in our community and for giving me the challenge of this lot, which I hated at first, but then ended up loving by the end of it. And I hope you do too. now we are moving into the screenshot portion, and I really hope that you enjoy how this turned out. You'll have to let me know in the comments what your favorite part was, and if you're interested in joining the Discord, just let me know in the comments and I can send you a link. Until next time, you know the rules. Be good to yourself, be good to others, and I'll see you soon. Bye, loves.